I'm going to be creating this project using the Vue-CLI to quickly create our new app. If you have not used the Vue-CLI yet, it's a great tool for quickly scaffolding our applications. There are different project templates we can use. I'm going to be using one called Webpack Simple, which includes Webpack and Vue Loader to quickly get us up and running. If you've already used this before and have this installed, great. If not, you will need to run a terminal command to install. So I'm going to open up the terminal. And if you need to install it, you need to run npm install -g to say this globally so it's available for all projects, not just this one. Then the package is called the Vue-CLI. So hit enter and install the Vue-CLI if you need to. I already have this installed. So instead I'm going to simply cd into the desktop to create our new project in the desktop. Of course, use any location of your choice to store this project. Then we initialize the project inside the terminal with the following Vue-CLI command. So vue init. Let's create a new project. The template I want to use is webpack-simple. And then the name of the project, which I'm going to call Pizza Planet. Then hit enter. And just give that a moment to set up the template. Okay, so first of all, we'll ask for the project name. Pizza Planet is fine. I'm just going to leave the description as empty for now. The author, add your name inside of there. Use Sass. We'll leave this as no for now. Okay, so now we would normally run these following commands to get our project all set up. Instead, I'm going to open up the project inside of Visual Studio Code, which I'm going to be using for this course. And then we can run the installation from within the terminal. So drag this into Visual Studio, and then I'm going to open up the terminal. Okay, so now we're inside the project. We can run npm install to pull in all our packages and install them inside of the project. This may take a few moments, so I'll come back in just a minute when this is all done. Good, so now my installation has completed, and now I'm going to run npm run dev to start up the development server and open it up inside the browser. This is a great way of checking that everything is working okay, and if you've installed everything correctly, you should now see a welcome screen inside the browser. So this is a welcome screen provided by the Vue-CLI template. I'm going to begin by going over to the app.vue inside the source file, and then begin to clean up this file to make a little bit more space here. So I'm going to leave the template because we need this, and also I'm going to keep the surrounding div with the ID of app. So let's just remove some of the contents from within it. Then I'm going to clean up the export default by removing all the data from within it. Same for the style tags. We can also remove all these. There we go, and leave the style tags just as they are. Good, so now we have a blank canvas to work off with the app.vue. Now I want to open up the index.html. So I'll just change this to Pizza Planet with capital letters. Okay, and then I'm going to add a link to Bootstrap. I'm going to use the CDN. So go over to Google and let's search for the Bootstrap for CDN. I'm going to go down to the download link here and open up the Bootstrap website to get the CDN. If we just scroll down, we can see the CDN section, and I'm just going to copy this top link for the CSS. I don't need any JavaScript just for now. So copy that and then paste this inside the index page. Let's add this just below the title. Next, I'm going to add the homepage background image to the assets. I'm going to add this inside the assets folder so it's ready to use when we need it. You can use any image of your choice or use the one supplied as a download with this course. So let's do that now. If we go to the assets folder, I have a pizza image called pizza.jpg, and I'm going to add this inside of the assets folder, so it's available when we need it. We'll of course need a components folder too, so let's create this inside of this source folder. Add a new folder called components. Then to begin, I'm going to add the component files for the home page, the header and the footer. So inside the components folder, let's create the home.vue, also the header.vue, and then finally the footer.vue. So now we have some initial setup in place. Let's now move on to the next video, where we'll begin to add some content to these components.